Hello everyone, I'm Chris Erkley and welcome to your Tuesday edition of the PE Crime Blotter. Today the trial began for a 12-year-old boy who killed his neo-Nazi father back in May of 2011. He shot him actually at point-blank range. He was 10 years old at the time. I'm joined now by Press Enterprise's John Asbury. John, you were in the courtroom this morning when it all kicked off. What exactly happened today?
Yeah, it's a different trial than we normally have. It's this boy, because he's under 14, he's being tried as a juvenile, but it's being held at the Riverside Courthouse, and a judge is going to be hearing evidence on this case and making the ultimate determination on him. Now, if he's convicted, he can be held in a state facility from the juvenile justice program until he's 23. And both the prosecution and the defense aren't arguing that this boy actually killed his father. What's going to come down to is the intention, as well as if he knew what he was doing. Early on in this case, the defense issued a not guilty by insanity plea, and that has yet to be played out too. I think they're going to wait till the end of the conviction until they pursue that type of defense.
Now, the prosecution's saying that the fact that the father was a neo-Nazi had no effect on whether or not the boy was going to kill his father. Explain that.
Well, yeah, and that's sort of the, I guess, the sensational angle of this story. No matter any way you look at it, here is this neo-Nazi leader. He was very vocal in Riverside, leading rallies over at the Home Depot. He ran for the water board in town at one point and lost, but still garnered a third of the vote. And the defense is saying that despite all this, that the neo-Nazi angles of it, they had to have created a sort of a culture and a conditioning of him growing up being exposed to this type of behavior.
And the boy, on the other hand, has said that the reason why he killed his father is to end domestic violence that had gone on in the house.
Right, and that's sort of what the prosecution is saying, is that all this neo-Nazi and political stuff is it's a sexy story, but it's not part of this case. And the facts of the case, as they are presented, is that this boy was in a very tense and serious domestic situation. He claims that his father beat him, but the prosecution says otherwise. And also, there was an affair that his father was having with another woman, and the boy thought that if he killed him, he wouldn't have to choose between his father and his stepmother.
And now, how long can we probably expect this to take to play out?
This is probably going to go through the rest of this week and probably next week too, and at which point the judge will make her decision on. In juvenile court, it's more of a finding of, are these allegations true or not true? And I think most people are expecting the murder allegation to be true, but it's just going to be a matter of what factors go into that and if there are any sort of extenuating or mitigating circumstances.
All right, John, thanks for joining us. Be sure to keep us updated as the trial unfolds. All right, that does it for our Tuesday edition of the PE Crime Blotter. Be sure to stay tuned right here on PE.com for the latest on this story.